Hello guys, this is Lethe Art Studio with a video on how to color chibi CatWoman. In this speed drawing tutorial, we will be focusing on my main coloring steps, and I will show you how I colored my version of CatWoman holding a lash. This time, we start our coloring session from the skin parts. With a skin tone color marker, we are covering the parts of skin that light does not see. With a water brush, we spread this amount of color to the rest of the skin areas. After the skin covering, we have to color the clothes of our CatWoman. Her suit is black and in latex material, so with a black water pencil we cover the entire suit. Her gloves, her eyes, her hat with the cat ears, her lash, her belt, and her boots are also black. So we make them black as well. Add more intense, bold lines for the spots that are darker. And these are the ones that have shadows. And shadows come from an object that the light touches and throws its shadow behind it. Using only one color can make our drawing flat and boring. When you add different water pencil colors, you can have a more interesting outcome. The glasses are kinda metallic, so a blue/gray color in most of the surface will be nice. With a water brush, spread the color, but remember to keep the dark spots dark and the light ones light. This way you will keep the shading and avoid flat surfaces. With the same water brush, and without even having to clean it, start covering the clothes. Try to keep darker the spots you made bold while you were using the pencil. This is a tricky step, because the whole suit is the same color. Generally with watercolors, your power factor is water. Water is what makes things happen. So if you have too much or too little water, you will try a lot to have a result. And if you have two side areas that need coloring, you will have to cover the first one first. Then you will need to wait a bit, and when it is dry, you will be able to cover the area next to it. And while the area you focus on is still watery, you can make easier blends. So yeah, try to follow the bold limits we created earlier with the black marker. These limits can help avoid blending two side areas. Also, use water brushes on non-adjacent areas to avoid touching wet areas. If the skin parts of CatWoman seem too bright, add more skin color to make them darker, and spread it with a water brush. With a red monolith pencil, we are covering the glasses on top of her head. I'm not sure if this pencil is good enough for this process of drawing, but let's test it. Seems like our drawing is a bit too flat. To create more depth, grab a black water pencil. Dive it into water and make it pour more color easier. Add material to the places you need to make darker. With a water brush, spread the color. Use this pencil to make areas like the legs look fluffier. These dark areas of detail can make masses come at the front. They can separate the ones that need to come at the front from the ones that need to stay at the back. They can make shapes clearer and more realistic rather than blurry and flat. Use a normal pencil to add specific spots of shading. A water pencil is not so precise because it needs water to reveal its purpose. A normal pencil can help us make some tiny spots darker. We can use it to support the black water pencil with more control. Add more skin color to make shades below the glasses, at the bottom of the cheeks and at the boob area. Spread the color with water. With a white gel pen, you can make reflections on the glasses and shiny spots on the latex suit of CatWoman. At the end of the coloring session, we are using a black marker to make some lines black again. This happens because the watercolors covered these lines and made them lose their strength. So you can use a marker to make them bold again. And this chibi CatWoman is now colored. I hope you liked my video and tips. Hit the subscribe button to support my art and leave your comments below. Thank you for drawing with me, and I'll see you soon with the next video. Bye guys!